Okay, well, I guess we'll just see what happens. I forgot that it's not a good idea to try and, cut your stream for a little bit on YouTube and then try and pick it right back up just a few minutes later, like it threw a fucking hissy fit, so. We're back in Descenders, still by ourselves, stay by ourselves. I need to click on the program, get myself moving. So yeah, you might notice my rep. We've been playing last few days. Ooh, that's a nice picture. And I've got, I've played around more, and I've got some more unlocks, like this shiny, sparkly silver shirt, and, this bike. Looks kind of like a Leviathan energy, alright, instead of monster. But yeah, I was thinking we could just, I could go for my daily challenge and show that off. Oh, wait, the fact that they're complete makes me wonder, when does the daily challenge reset? I thought it would've. Huh. Maybe this might not work. Maybe it might say, oh, you've already done this. In which case, I don't know. Maybe I could do like a career plus for you guys, but it's letting me go for it. So yeah, let's go for it. And maybe I'll try and do this, do it real cool. And try and, I don't know, maybe do all the fire nodes, get to the volcano kind of thing. You can also see how I sort of plan my runs. So, oh, okay, wow. I saw those coming up, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do everything in my power to avoid them, and I actually completely didn't. All right, bad start, I guess. It's also a near misses challenge on the Highlands, which is a little unfortunate. So I want to say, I guess, what I've really noticed by, playing Descenders more over the last few days is that, like, when I started out, it wasn't, let's see, how do I describe it? It wasn't beginner's luck, but it was beginner's, unknowing, non-knowledge as to what is hard, what is dangerous. So, I'd just go for things if they were in my way, if they were in front of me, and it would work out. But, like, now as I've played more, I'm, like, evaluating these events more, trying to pick, good ones that don't have, don't look too hard, don't look like they'd crash me. Maybe I have an optional challenge that would work, and I'm actually getting myself in more trouble due to either overthinking it or going for a choice where I'm like, this should work, and then it turns out to be something that I wasn't expecting or I'm not really able to do, like, a near misses challenge. Okay. Wow, this might be a really short daily. For some reason, I am just making dumb mistakes. Wow, okay. So, I'm just gonna ride to the end. Because, what is going on? Why am I crashing so much? See, now that I know Daily Challenge is all about rep and such, I take these risks to try and get more rep. Like, I don't know, that backflip could have gone bad for me and I'd have lost another health. I feel like, watch, this medic camp is gonna fuck me. But I feel like you know, does that make any sense where I'm getting myself in trouble by now kind of trying to micromanage the game and go like, all right, what decisions make sense versus just, you know, riding and seeing what gets put in front of me. Like, maybe I wouldn't have lost that health if I had just... Well, I don't know. Like, 360s while in first person are really hard for me for some reason. I don't understand that, really. But, yeah. So, basically, what I want to do is try and get a good amount of rep in the first area, the Highlands. Because, you know, the Highlands is the easiest part. Jesus, did you see that hay bale coming out of nowhere on the side to try and screw me? Like, Highlands is definitely the easiest area. You know, if I wanted to, I could always go, like, watch this, just like off the trail and get some big air and some high speed. You know, you can't really do that as reliably in, like, the other areas. Like, I don't know, the forest might, you know, the forest always has a ton of trees. Or the canyon, you know, or peaks. I don't, you know the geometry of those as well. Oh, I barely made that. Like, I didn't want to have to just completely stop. And so I kind of took an unnecessary risk by going for that. What I want to get, especially if I'm going for Fire Node, is the crew member who can scout ahead and see further nodes. That would be best. Of course, it's, you know, luck of the draw what people you do get. So, if I don't get that guy, well, you know. Oh. Dude, where was my trick, I guess? Okay. I made a promise to myself, like, last time, to just not do on the rocks. And I guess I gave it another shot. But I'm back to not going for on the rocks, because as you can see, I just can't get the air for it. I don't know. You know, there are those set pieces where, you know, some people are like, oh, I don't go for those. And you're like, why? I think they're fine. But then they screw you like once or twice in a row. And then suddenly they're off limits for you. And on the rocks are one of those, like I just can't get it enough to want to go for it. Okay. Yeah, I guess since we're streaming, again, is anyone watching? Oh, I got 2 viewers. Yeah, I can go for Fire Node, you know. It's kind of either do a basic, simple, daily, get your, you know, try and get over 50,000 rep, to get a shot at getting, you know, an extraordinary rarity item, or, you know, and do that, or you can go to the Volcano and potentially get a lot more points by, you know, having done the fire nodes and the extra gaps. One thing I'm still not really good at is jumping around and going fakey right at the end for like a good amount of points. Alright, well, fire node spawned in a decent place in Highlands. Kind of the main... Ooh, finish without letting go of the acceleration. Since it's Highlands, I might do that. I might try and do this once, you know, unless I like really lose a life in a really dumb way. And then I'll be like, nope. Huh. See, tricking gives time for those, you know, stupid hay bales to roll out of your way and not be a problem. Those ramps can sometimes, like, I don't know, you can clip the sides and kind of bone yourself. Oh, on the rocks. Nope. You know what? Fuck. Let's start going for high speed or near miss. You know, that can get you some good points. Alright, that was fun. Got me to X3. And you know what? Since we're on Highlands again, I'll go for the sponsored track. If you go kinetic, it always gives you like a max steepness, no curve or few curves, very few stunts sort of thing, and steepness, you know, high speed and sliding around. Bad hay bale. You know, it's risky because, you know, you can lose double health on bales if you're going too fast, but it's also a really good way to get a lot of rep. Like you see, I'm already at X3. Now, if I can get that 35 seconds, that could be good, but nope. But, oh yeah, like prevent storm and no path tracks, of course that's good. So, maybe I'll go for one more Highlands course. Steep straight. You know, get that high speed and do some drifting around. Get a bonus objective that I can do, and hopefully don't, you know, lose a life in a really stupid way. Which means that now, of course, I'm going to. I don't know, like it's possible to be even crazier. Yeah, see, I never get a full 180. Maybe you need that guy that makes you spin faster, but alright, so now that we went through the fire node, there's gonna be a fire ring that we have to go through on the boss jump, which is gonna be annoying. That's kind of the trade-off. And they might need me to get some serious airtime. So this is going to take probably a few tries. Unless I do it first try. Just to... Normally it takes a couple tries just to see what speed you need to be to get through the fire node, but that... Or the fire ring, but that just so worked out in my favor. Heavy bale threshold is good. Again, best person to get would be the blue team person who, you know, scouts out further nodes. But, Alright, and then, like, you reach the forest, and it's like, get 4 near misses. And I'm like, haha, no. So, that's why we try to kind of front load getting good rep. Because Highlands is just easier. Easiest. I guess with the forest, if you get a steep one, you can kind of, you know, go back and forth on it, but... I'm just really not in the mood to try and get near misses. I don't know. Like I mentioned, I'm a safe boy. See, like, I would maybe go for... do I want to go for kinetic here? Maybe I should, just to show, like, that it, you know, kind of how not as good of an idea it is. Like in forest, okay, I'll do it. So you get 4 near misses, and it's like, no. No, I will not, good sir. Oh, see, like, that was a bad idea right off the start. The one thing is, you can kind of get near misses sometimes if you're going really fast, and then you start sliding back and forth, like with the right thumbstick. But I don't know how to get it, like, all the time. So I can't, you know, work that in as this is my way of getting 4 near misses. I'm kind of going around this way, just in case the fire node is over this way. Oh, finish without letting go of the acceleration. Oh, well, I lightly let go of it, so I guess that's not happening. Wow, this was steepness 9. I probably could have done that. Finish without letting go of the acceleration, but... Well, I don't have much to lose now, so... We're gonna go off-roading. Maybe I should have picked the guy that gives you a compass to the ending as well. I don't know. Yeah, I maybe could have done that. That was... Sure, that was maybe steep, but... That was maybe steep, but... You know, it wound back and forth enough to not be a thing. Okay, finish without braking. See, this is the easier version of... You know, finish without letting go of the accelerator. Oh, welcome back, Prime. Where's my profile picture from? It's from the front cover of the game Toxic Grind, which I played for my channel. Yeah, that front cover is kind of a comic booky aesthetic, so... Yeah. Oh. Well, I am just not getting jumps recently. Oh, and hey Bob, welcome back. Unless the fire node is one of these, I think I'm going well into the night on this one. And that, I don't like that. Oh, see, these get a top speed ones. Like, this is what I was talking about. Like, back when I first played the game, Descenders, and, you know, we just join, you know, Ramirez in a multiplayer lobby with, you know, infinite lives or so, and I didn't know any better. You know, we just fly down the track and see about getting, you know, something like this top speed one, and usually I'd get it, but, you know, the more I've played this game, oh god, the more I've played this game, and the more that it's like, okay, I need to stay safe, I need to keep my lives, for harder things down the road, like, now it's like, you don't really go for these high speed ones. I mean, did you see, I almost lost it there, like, I almost went out into the trees. Yeah, like, I'm not, yeah. I guess if you weren't here, I'll re-explain, like, you know, since I've played more, and now I know I'm going for, like, doing rep and such, and trying to balance, you know, difficult things, but not picking levels that'll just crash you and make you lose lives. You know, I've ended up over-analyzing things that I used to just kind of roll with, like, as I've mentioned, you know, like, my medic camp tracks have been really bad luck recently, or that, you know, before it was just like, oh, a medic camp, okay, let's just go get, you know, a life now. But it's like, okay, I need this medic camp because I need to acquire 2 lives now, and that's then when it turns out to be something where the optional objective makes me crash 3 times. And it's like, you know, if I didn't try so hard for that additional optional objective, we probably would have been fine. I don't know. Hopefully, Bob, you get more time to play video games this week, because if I remember right, I think part 3 of, well, what you need to edit was not as long as the other 2. So hopefully you're able to clear up, and if we do maybe, I don't know, play more on the weekend or something, hopefully you'll be able to join. I don't know if Friday's video is going to be ready for Friday. Like, I don't know how much I've told you about, like, Yella recorded with that new microphone, and holy shit, dude, he bought the worst fucking mic. He genuinely bought a third-party piece of shit, you know, in trying to be cheap and, you know, buy something inexpensive. He just bought the worst fucking option. Like, not only was the mic really not as good, but there's such bad feedback of us through his mic that it's making editing like twice as longer, because I have to consider, do I want, you know, since he narrates the story, do I want us to hear what he says, and then also hear if someone, you know, says something in the background, hearing it through his mic as well, or do I just mute him for the section? And, like, I almost kind of, this is going to be assholey, but I almost can't believe he made such a bad tech decision in 2019. Like, he bought such a bad microphone. It's so bad. That's why I made him use the old mic last weekend. So, and I asked Blake about, you know, recording the song he needs to record, and he said this morning he said he'll get to the recording today. So, I don't know, you know, hopefully he did. Maybe you just stuck around to answer that one thing from Prime and then fucked off, so none of that mattered. But I just had to vent. But yeah, see, like, high speed and sliding, oh, that's how you get the rep, baby. Like, I got like 3,000 rep off of that. Oh, whew. Okay, there we go. Found the fire node. It's taking a while to build this one. See, I don't know. Do you guys have any questions about the gameplay or, you know, the strategy, I guess, of trying to get, you know, good rep, but also, you know, stay ahead in... Jeez, I could have just taken a right out of the opening gate and skipped a decent part of that. Or taken a left. I don't have the speed. I don't have the speed for that jump. I know that jump, and, you know, I know these jumps well enough to go, you know, to know kind of what kind of momentum you need. And going basically straight right up to them is... See, like, this one was questionable because if you start falling, you know, back down that slope in reverse, it will pretty often crash you. So I kind of bailed out of that one. Probably not doing the optional objective here, but I'm just here because I guess I've decided this is a volcano run. So I need to do all the fire nodes. Alright, that's a shore bridge. I don't want to be the fool who messes that up. That's another shore bridge. I actually see another one in the distance. And do I go for this time? Pull out of that. Damn, like, with that one, you really cannot come up to that basically having just ridden flat. Also, like this, that loop. You know, the game didn't give you enough of a downhill for me to get the speed for that loop, so I just didn't even bother. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the boss track and get out of the way. I don't like the forest when it gets dark. Finish without letting go of the acceleration. Okay. See, like, even here, sometimes it's like you lose where the path is. Like, more than once. Oh, I kind of half took that. Oh, like right there, I just completely whiffed on what direction the path was going to go. Like, I don't know, just with this lighting, the red and blue really don't work that well. But, alright, well, I'm keeping my finger on the acceleration. We'll have to see how much speed is needed. Oh, and that just happened to work out again. This is a pretty good fire run so far, as in, like, I haven't lost a bunch of lives to the fires. To the fire loops. And another finish without letting go of the acceleration. Yeah, especially in Canyon, it seemed like, you know, when you first started out, or when I first started out, you know, I'd never really care about what optional objectives I got. But, you know, Canyon can really give you a mixed bag. Sometimes it can just be like, do 2 backflips, and sometimes it can be like, well, you know, race down without letting go of the acceleration on this really, you know, really steep downhill thing. And so now it's just like, oh, I had to get that, or, you know, kind of thing. Like, it likes to do this cutback back and forth where you think, like, hey, you could just ride between those, but no, actually it would drop you into, like, a pit that would hurt you. I'm gonna tactically do mellow curvy stunts so I can see what's coming up one layer of events above if I did danger zone. Since again, our main goal is to, my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Our main goal is to find the fire node, actually. And like for those big kind of humps, I don't know what happened, but like I've started having more trouble with those recently. Like if I try to do a jump off the, you know, upslope of them, they hurt me. I don't get the air. So I've kind of taken to waiting to, you know, getting up on top of them and then jumping off the top. See, like, now I wouldn't go for the kinetic option here, because too often it's just made a bad course. Another finish that lane. Go to the acceleration on a 7 steepness. Oh, what's up, Seth? So when is the Gravity Games bike speed run coming? Yeah, I don't know. Like, give me 20 minutes. Let me finish up this event, and then I'll switch over. I'll do the world's first ever Gravity Games bike speed. Nah, kidding, of course. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I even need to play the game anymore, because, you know, I got Zindictive. I'm dead. See, like, ah, fuck, it just generates you such bad terrain in the canyon, like, sometimes. But I got, you know... Alright. I am not going for this optional challenge. That's kind of my mental decision. If I lose 2 lives, you know, not even to trying to do the optional, but just due to something stupid, then it's not worth losing more. Go for it. But yeah, ever since I got Zin to, you know, promise he will 100% Gravity Games bike for me, I'm like, do I even need to play the game anymore? And I'd like to think that's a resounding no. I don't even have to think about that game in my life. Alright, so once again, we're looking for the fire node, while also trying to naturally make progress over to the boss track. The answer is yes, you still need to play it. I will never be able to get that game out of my life, will I? As long as it exists, I am haunted. See, a nice 3x from, you know, having the tabletop mini boss jump, I guess. But yeah, Canyon is just tricky because you see up ahead and you're like, oh, I should be able to skip through some of these curves. But then you go and do so, and there's, you know, drops in between them that will crash you. Just wait until I start receiving more copies in the mail. Oh god, is that a threat? Oh, see, like, this medic camp looks dangerous, and I guarantee you, if I picked it, the optional objective would be like, get a speed of 75 kmh. Finish without breaking. Fuck no, I don't think I'm doing that. Wow, okay. Yeah, if I lose one more life to anything stupid, I'm, you know, just not gonna go for the finish without breaking anymore. But yeah, see what I mean? Like, I slightly dropped off the path, and there was geometry bad enough to crash you. Oh. That did not work as I thought it would. Have I tried out Session yet? Yeah, I have a stream where I did Session. I understand what they're going for. You know, they want a game where you're as limited as a real skateboarder is, and so you need to scope out the, you know, realistic environment and make your own opportunities, basically. And then also where, you know, it's not just a button press to do a trick, but you give me the whole world and, you know, I'll just focus in, hone in on just, you know, a few options. I don't really see that whole, like, well, if I set up this and this and this kind of thing, I can create, you know, a really cool tech line. So I didn't feel like it was for me. But yes, I have tried it out. I don't like that, is that a judgmental thought? I mean, you know, I tried to word my reasons for not sticking with it, you know, in ways that are not the hackneyed ones you'd hear before, like, oh, it's too hard. You know, it's not Tony Hawk. I can't just do a quintuple kickflip by pushing down and square. You know, I tried to word my thoughts in a way that is about the intention of the game and the gameplay loop that it's built around. I guess that's kind of just the thing with those simulation games. Like, I mean, to bring up Tony Hawk, like, you know, when they make a Tony Hawk level, they'll design the ramps or the grind lines in specific ways to flow into each other, give, you know, awesome gaps and, you know, awesome feeling trick lines where, you know, obviously that's not really how the real world works. So, you know, in Session, it's like, all right, you know, if I put up a small ramp and kicker, yeah, I can jump up and grind this rail down. And that is the duration of the trick. But also, the thing about Session is that, yes, all the big skating videos in real life are filmed with a fisheye lens at knee height, but human eyes are not a fisheye lens at knee height. So when that is like the default camera angle, it's really hard to line anything up. You know why your human eyes are in the center of your body, looking straight, so that you can go straight at something and not like have to go, oh shit, what's my angle? I don't know, because I'm looking at my fucking, I don't know, what are those down there? Like, fuck, what's the muscle behind your lower knee bone? Those. Yeah, I could probably do another. You know, let's see what enemy would generate me. Oh, but, so from when I played Session, which was like a month ago, you know, there were a few, like, daily challenges, like, you know, complete, 100 feet of manual lean, or complete this one specific flip trick 10 times kind of thing. But there hadn't been, like, you know, obviously, like, a full career mode built. Oh, God. This is bad. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that happens a lot when games are, you know, come out that are in between, you know, console generations. I'm not gonna get the air for that. Excuse me. You know, sometimes they'll get entirely different games built for, you know, the new generation and the previous one. Alright, this is a bad idea. I can't. This just wasn't lined up, you know, procedurally generated well enough for me to get the right air for the mini boss jump. I'm just gonna cut my losses. Alright, now that it's getting dark, you know, I'll do one more, because it is, you know, it goes dusk for 2 tracks, so this will be dusk, and then the boss track will be dusk, and I'm okay with dusk. I just, you know, I don't want it to become night. Oh, I went over that. I don't think I have the air for this one as well, unfortunately. God, or these. Like, come on, start making it go downhill more. Yeah, like this. Fuck, really? Damn. I thought I had pulled out of, pulled out. You know, normally I say my, you know, 2 lives limit, but I feel like I don't know, I was just dumb on those, so. If I fuck up due to some dumb thing one more time, I'll abandon the optional challenge. But I see the thing is right up there. Damn it. Kind of sucks that I lost, you know, 2 lives and only made 1 back up, but alright, boss track. But yeah, I do have emulator versions of Tony Hawk 3 and 4 for PlayStation 1. I actually did play some of the Tony Hawk 4 PS1 on, like, my first big PS1 emulator-thon stream. But no, I have not played any of Tony Hawk 3 PS1. Alright. Fire node. Let's... Alright, so I will need to hit the brake once, because going no brake, I hit the very top of the fire hoop. You see, this is kind of the thing when you're going for a fire node volcano run. And I also need to be going straight. The hardest part can actually be getting through these fire hoops on the boss jumps. Because, you know, since the procedural generations are never the same. Luckily, I do make a health point back up. And I am going to the peaks. Do 1 double backflip. You know what? Maybe I will go for this. Oh gosh. When that chick, okay. I don't, this isn't a no brakes challenge, so it's time to slow ourselves down and get back to the main path, because holy shit. Well, I think that's where I was supposed to do the double backflip, but, you know, as long as we don't lose any lives to our stupidity. Oh, yeah, okay. I definitely see the bunny hop increased. I can maybe do it. No, that's not a ramp. Damn. Well, I certainly got rewarded for saving myself. Which way do we want to go? I'll go steep, straight stunts, just because, I don't know, looks more dangerous. But yeah, like, you notice how I, you know, jump off the helicopter there with like a backflip? I've had moments, like I've discovered that sometimes if you just ride off, you crash. Like, it's almost opportune to you know, to jump off of the helicopters, and then why not do a backflip for some free rep? I just like seeing the X3, you know, in the big red circle. Ooh, that ramp got way up in the path's way. There we go. Some more good rep. Ooh, fuck. Like, I don't know, helmet cams scare the shit out of me now, when before it was like a, hey, this is a fun thing. Now I'm like, avoid helmet cams because I'm like, I don't like them at all. Oh, well, I got really scared about what direction the track was going, so I hit the brake button. Whatever, this looked like a pretty boring course anyway. I kind of just did it because it was, you know, on the direct path to, you know, getting across the area to the boss track. Yeah, that was pretty simple. If it weren't for that one blind moment, I totally could have done it without braking, but I felt like I was going off the wrong way, and as you see on the peaks, that's terrifying when that happens. Yeah, remind me, I guess, Seth, do you have Descenders? You know, do you play this game? There's another. No, I don't have the air for that. You might have noticed when I got it the other times I had a lot more speed. Wow, they are basically just putting like ramp after ramp at me this time. Maybe someday when it goes on sale. I thought it was on sale like recently. I don't know. Obviously you can't hear about every single sale, but I thought it was recently. Huh. definitely good. You know, it's a little hard. The most important part of it is learning, you know, the risk factor of everything that it can generate and how comfortable you are with going for something. Like, I knew that, you know, I know that I can counter pump and save those, so I was okay going for that jump. Or like, as you have heard me talk about, like, oh, I know that we don't have the speed for that. Like these ones with the 2 enemy flags, where you're supposed to be going like really fast to basically jump straight. Yeah, no, I'm not doing those. Looks like we might have a, yeah, see, like, now we have enough speed for me to think, okay, I can do that one. I guess we'll do spin speed. Alright, so... You don't like... Yeah, I totally understand. Because it's like, on one hand... Yeah, every new level is new in a way, but you also don't get to learn any single level and how to do it better. You know, so kind of the same thing that is for procedural generation also kind of works against it. And yeah, I basically like, you know, I don't play this game all day. I don't want to do 4 different runs from Highlands, you know, all the way to Peaks. I basically just want to do one, like, for my date. Whoa! I accidentally got, like, a actual jump there. Yeah, like, you know, I don't want to do full game runs over and over. I just kind of do it for the daily, and it's, you know, 40 minutes to an hour of gameplay if you get all the way through. Planet Zoo for the next time. You spend a lot. Okay. Okay, so here's the fire node. So what I'm doing, is I'm doing a run that will get me to the secret volcano area. And to do that, you need to find the fire node course in all 4 environments that you do as, you know, part of the daily challenge. And you need to complete all 4 fire node courses, and then for each area's, you know, final track, the boss jump, you also need to go through the hoop of fire. And if you do all of that, it will take you to the special volcano area when you do the final jump on the final track of this 4th area. So I'm doing that because, well, obviously that you get to continue riding and continue racking up rep for your daily challenge and get higher on the leaderboards than if your challenge ended at the end of the peaks. Still need to... Will I be able to do a double backflip? They haven't really given me any jumps. God, did I just miss the jumps? What? I mean, I appreciate the rep. I got a decent amount of that, but... Straight stunts or mellow straight stunts? We'll go this. 0 curves. Flat as a piece of paper. Flat as fucking Flat Stanley. It's pretty cinematic. Well, I like this. I see they're giving me, one of those jump over the burning towers in the distance, and if this is a good enough downhill, I might go for it. See, the thing is, you have to... Oh, really? See, the thing is, you have to worry about clipping the top of it. I guess you can see here. But luckily... Okay, so since we're... Luckily, if you've got fast enough reflexes, you can reset yourself. Alright, so... I had to take that a little different when I didn't have the speed of doing it before, but... Alright, boss track. About a decade since the last zoo simulator. I guess so. Simulator games kind of went away for a while there. This is probably my favorite music track in the game, so it's fitting that, it's playing here on the Peaks. The Peaks boss. Oh, baby, rack up that rep. Too bad this is the hardest to predict. Actually, that was a good amount of air. I just didn't get the right angle. Well, rest in peace, like the 3,000 or so rep that I had built up, but whatever. We'll meet again. Please don't hit the top. Thank you. Alright, I'm a true descender, but you might notice that this thing is on frickin' fire. So, we're not done, baby. We're going to the volcano. I should have been recording this. This is a really good run. Of course, the thing about the volcano is that it is a total asshole, and like it gives you these, things like do a double backflip, but you never quite feel comfortable enough to go for any of them. Since it's just such tough geometry. Oh god. See, I actually talked myself out of going for something there, because I was like, I actually don't really know where this is going. I never do the optional objectives in the volcano, just because, you can see in hindsight, okay, I would have, it would have been best to do it there. Oh, there's my scout node guy. But see, now I know that, this is the helmet cam, or this is the medic cam. Doing danger zone or steep straight would actually be best options. See, in trying to do this finish without breaking one, it's already I'm out of control. Kinda. I'm I can't get back in control. Christ. You kind of just have to, sometimes just look ahead and go, okay, given what this looks like, I'm going to do this here and this here to stay alive. Okay, once again, we're hunting for the fire node. Since we got the guy who will show us further nodes, for example, we know this is a sponsored track, even though we wouldn't have been able to see that until we did one of these. a bunch of wood really high up on fire. I don't know, man. They flame-proofed it or something. You know, there's stuff at Home Depot to fix that. Oh. See, like, since this optional objective is to finish without breaking, I kind of just had to go. Just kind of keep going and look ahead and go like, okay, so that I don't crash, I should get myself on the path here. You know, I will have to go off of this jump, but that's a survivable drop kind of thing. Oh, and see, the fire node is on the way to the boss. So that was actually good. Do 2 front flips. It was almost a bad idea to do it there, but luckily I pulled it through. Well, I just missed the checkpoint, but alright, game. Alright, I'm gonna need to do a second front flip eventually. I just can't get a fucking moment of break. I was gonna say, please don't crash me on that rock. There we go. You missed the last levels being crazy things like a volcano or space. Yeah, you know, there's actually, it's kind of funny, there's actually a sort of secret, you know, I wouldn't say area, because, you know, I kind of think of these areas as, you know, these full environment. Where the hell was I supposed to go? Whatever. Full environments with multiple levels, but like a single level kind of thing that is on the moon, and it's got moon gravity, and you need to collect the letters of descenders on, you know, like a moon base that has a bunch of things like, you know what? Let me go to the kids' room here. Like, there's a secret level kind of area in all of these areas. Oh, finish without breaking. Oof. Whoa. I actually didn't crash when I thought I did. Like, I thought I crashed when he bounced and said, oh. So I just kind of let up on the control sticks. But actually, he was still in it. And he only crashed when, you know, then I didn't change anything and he hit the ground the next time. Just some extra tricks. Alright, so like in the corner of this volcano map, there's the kids' room, and this will remind you of the first level of Disney Extreme Skateboarding Adventure. It's, yeah, like a kids' room, and collect all the toys, so there's like things scattered about for you to find. That's the optional thing, you could just go to the end, but like, yeah, just kind of something they threw in here as a little bit of extra fun. Oof. Yeah, Andy's room. And actually, if you do the optional objective, you get this level, you like unlock it to pick as like a, you know, free play seed. So you can go back to it at any time. Of course, I don't know where they all are, because I don't come here. Alright, there's 2. Yeah, I'll do this another time. But alright. Let's also do the fire node on the volcano. Excuse me. Oh, do 3 backflips. Obviously, this is fucking terrifying. Like, I'm gonna go back for that checkpoint. I don't want to have to redo a single part of, like, a level like this if, I mess up. You know, if I land an angle wrong or something, oh god, see, like, I'm going off into nowhere. Woo! It's actually probably good that I crashed when I did, because, you know, if I started to pick up a ton of speed, you can actually lose 2 health on, like, really bad bales. Like, you know, bales that would kill a person instead of just make them hurt. Ah, shit. That was dumb. Okay. How am I going to best survive this? Kind of just have to rattlesnake your way through it. Oh, fuck. So that's part of the course. But it's generated something that's so steep, if you hit it with a lot of speed, it crashes you. Huh. Well, I mean, it is procedurally generating, you know, the toughest seed it can. For the fire node. I'm looking ahead. I do not like where those where those torches are. Do I have to climb up this, like, 80-degree fucking incline to continue the level? Well, I guess I do, but I did. And then I gotta do it again. Jeez. Starting to ride backwards is not good, because you're really not able to control yourself. Well, we made it through that, only losing, like, 3 lives. And now it's time to go for the boss track. We have 1 more fire node to get through, and this one is kind of tough because, like, when you're going up to the volcano, like, you get so much speed the camera flies way back. I might have to maybe go first person for this. You didn't want to distract me during that? Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll take the game's offer if we can finish that breaking. Okay, so, like, watch this. Watch this. We're, like, flying toward the volcano, and we're just picking up more and more speed and getting smaller and smaller. Okay, so I will need to jump. That was my attempt where I just didn't, you know, bunny hop at all, because sometimes that's what's needed. Sometimes you get too much air. Well, let me actually try this. Oh! That worked! Ha ha! Woo! Oh man, almost 100,000 rep. If I had, I kind of wasn't ready for that to work first try. Well, on trying something new. I could have thrown a trick in there. See, like, you either do really well or really bad. Like, I have 12 extra lives. Whereas, like, last night, I was rolling through, like, the peaks and volcano on Last Stand pretty much entirely. Oh, what's up, Ramirez? Yeah, a complete volcano run. Oh, shit. You probably only showed up at the end. Hey, got a squid mask. A squid mask replica, you could say. And you know what? I don't know. I could keep playing. Oh, fucking Ted Bundy. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. 20,000 more rep. Yeah. Game. Oh, right, I have to hit B. Yeah, so I got this, you know, from my previous playing, I got this nice sparkly shirt. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I don't know. I could keep playing, like, yeah, I'm like one more completion of the desert and jungle boss jumps away from unlocking them. Wear the squid mask? Okay. You know what? And I told myself, I said, yeah, that's nice. I said, you know, tonight is my video game night. I'll, you know, work on whatever editing needs to be done tomorrow. Ooh. We got the rubber doggy, but unfortunately we'd lose the big-ass gold plate. But yeah, I guess we can see what I've got. I've got, like, polka dot pants. Sure. I'm moving up in enemy rank, so, like, I'm an enemy pro now. I got, you know, I'm getting more Anthony Fantano shirts. Oh, right, I do have the Lux Legacy jersey. I don't have a, you know, cool neon-trailed bike. It'd be cool if they allowed people to upload shirts and designs. I mean, they do have some, like, is it not in here? But, like, when you see community, like, these will be designed by people. Like, Bob the Guy made these shorts. And I guess the Descenders devs, I don't know if it was for a contest or something, but they chose it. Cool neon blue. That was my Ladybug one. Okay, you know what? Let's keep the Descenders train rolling. Oh, that's a good one. I'm basically just, you know what? As cool as the glowy shirt is, I want to look like a fucking clown. Like, what's the clowniest? Oh yeah, but here are the sparkly ones. There we go. I'm a clown. Yeah, you know what? We'll just let me go get a sparkling water. And then I'll do a career plus session. See if I can maybe unlock those boss shortcuts. I definitely look like I'd terrorize children for decades. I mean, I do that now. So yeah, just give me a minute. I'll be right back. A nice, refreshing can of bubbly. You hear that? Oh, dudes. So I was at the store Monday getting groceries. I saw a pack of, like Pepsi Lime, and I was like, oh, interesting. So I bought it. I did notice that the packaging looked a little damaged, and one side of it was taped shut, but I was like, well, it's just the packaging. No, I get the thing home, I put it in the fridge, I open the packaging, and one of the fucking cans has, like, a tiny hole in it. and it's squirting Pepsi out at like some real velocity out all at the other cans and like spilling out into my fridge and onto my floor and shit. So like I pull all the cans out because I'm trying to figure out which ones are broken or not, and I just dump them all into my sink and then go and try and clean the rest up. But yeah, so like the other cans of Pepsi got all sticky and shit because, well, Pepsi from the broken can spilled out all onto them, and I'm just like, fuck me. Ugh. Alright, so we'll just do a nice Career Plus session, just, I don't know, to wind down or get some extra rep or some shit. Yeah, I can show you, you know, I would call it Ramirez's strat, but everyone on YouTube that, you know, does Descenders videos has guides about doing this. So yeah, in the desert, the way to build up a lot of rep is to go to the desert and just start snaking your way back and forth. Like riding on the dunes, it's pretty easy to not only get high speed, but then, you know, slide about. If you see a dune, you know, you can go for a trick. You might get a near miss, just sometimes for some reason. Oh, but you gotta watch out about potentially making a poor decision. Like, that was almost a bad decision. And if you're on Last Stand, like if you solely want to farm rep, if you're not here to actually pass, you know, through and keep going. Oh, well, I lost all that. See, I did make a bad decision. This is why I was getting so like upset. I think it was last night or so, because I don't know, kept losing what I was doing or why I was doing it and just not making the best decisions. But yeah, if you're solely here to farm rep, you can, you know, get down to Last Stand, and I think that gives you double rep. But either way, like, I was able to get 5,000 rep on, you know, quite a few of these courses. And so just do that a few times and you're up to the 50,000 rep needed to potentially get a cool item, a legendary or whatever they're called in this game. Alright, I'm not going to do something stupid right at the end and break this. I would pick this if I was just doing the desert for rep, but since I need to get through the whole thing, I'm not gonna pick him. Oh, yeah, Seth, not Mountain Dew, Monster Energy. And also, I've heard that, and I'm gonna consider this not a spoiler, considering one of the screenshots on Steam has the motorcycle on it, but you get the motorcycle, and like, your guy, who is voiced by Norman Reedus, just, maybe not constantly, but pretty often makes references to the real show Riding with Norman Reedus while you're on the motorcycle. I've heard. It's like, wow, this is just like that show Riding with Norman Reedus. And it's like, that's Norman Reedus as Sam Porter saying that. You know, honestly, if it was anyone but Kojima, I'd be mad. But it's just so fucking over the top that it's like, what? Kind of crazy. There's also an AMC ad on the shower. Oh, what's up, Global Rabbit? How's it going? I just finished up doing my daily for Descenders on stream. I got second place. It was pretty sick. I did all the fire nodes. I went through the volcano. So now I'm just doing a Career Plus run, kind of just for my own amusement. And also because I only need to complete the boss jumps on like desert and jungle like once more to get, you know, shortcuts to them. But yeah, so you can just kind of blaze your way down the course, and as long as you don't do anything stupid, you can get stupid amounts of rep in desert freezing. Yeah, Seth, I've heard that's how it works. Like, your backpack or whatever literally converts water to monster energy in Death Stranding. Hold on, I had to answer something. Do I go for... There's no second volcano challenge, but I guess just for the fun of it. All the water was just replaced with monster energy in a free lab experiment, but like the rivers are clear and such. You know, like, what? You know, Monster Energy doesn't have a completely clear version yet. You know, sure, they have the Monster Hydro, but, you know, those all still have colors. Well, either in any way... Oh, fuck. Oh, there's 3 lives on that. Yeah, then again, that was kind of a bad fall. Oh, woo! That was not a near miss. That was really close to that tree. Well, if all the water in the world gets replaced with Monster Energy, I hope it's a, you know, decent flavor and not a bad one. Like, I don't know, their, you know, Monster Energy Orange, you know, kind of breakfasty, I guess, version. That's a no from me, champ. Oh, what's up, Skylar? How's it going as well? Monster Grape? Yeah, of those Monster Hydros, like... Yeah, or the blue one. The blue one just kind of tastes like nothing. But yeah, well, hey, Skylar, I'm just, winding down, I guess. I did my daily on stream. I got 2nd place. It was pretty sick. And so now I'm just winding down with a Career Plus because I'm like 1 boss jump completion away from getting the shortcuts to like half of these areas. Ooh, I almost fucked that up. Oh, come on. This is not good. I keep getting, you know, 2 health bales. I should probably just move on. Okay. Well, if I crash in the danger zone, this means I lose, so... Yeah, let's just go. Let's just, go. I've been kind of, you know, straddling the line between playing this, you know, safe enough for, you know, am I doing a full run, or am I, you know, trying to gain rep in the desert by doing dumb shit, so... I've been kind of trying to do both, and it doesn't really work out, so let's just kind of get out of here. Oh, I think I made it. Yeah, I made it at like the last second. Alright, let's just get out of here. But yeah, we're talking about, you know, in the game, in Death Stranding, how you literally can't drink water because it is a fact that your, water pack or whatever converts water into monster energy. So we're just talking about if all the water in the world turned into monster energy, what flavor would you want it to be? You know, like, what's your preferred flavor? Or, like, what flavor would you not want it to be because you don't like? Like, Monster tried to do, like, a Moscow Mule kind of thing. Like, they had, like, a Monster Ginger Ale. And that was just weird. You know what? I'm actually just gonna... I'm not gonna lose pointless health to that. You just die of dehydration? Really, there's not a single monster drink you can stand? Fuck. Then again, this might not be a good attempt, because... I don't know. This is just not a good setup. Shit! 360 is not a good thing to have to do. And then definitely going into the jungle on Last Stand is not preferable. Well, I think I get my shortcut, right? Yeah, and I guess that was the most important part. Alright, everybody. Watch me... Excuse me, how I'm in the jungle at, like, 1 health. Let's see what I do to either save this run or kill it real fast. Ooh, that was almost a kill it kind of moment, because I just didn't get speed. Like, I didn't really get that jump, but I still pulled through. The jungle is a great area. I mean, just look at it. Like, there's just so much going on around you. It's terrifying because pretty often, you know, it's just... you know, to the side of the path are just solid drops that will wreck you, but just looks so good. Oh, kind of did something dumb at the end. Yeah, I don't. I probably won't do the fire node on jungle, just because, well, Ramirez, if Ramirez is here, he can tell you all how. Seriously got through the fire nodes of, like, no problem, really. You know, sometimes they're, you know, it's really awkward trying to find the right amount of air, and you lose a bunch of lives, but these weren't a problem. It was like the perfect run, kind of. I had like 12 lives after the boss jump in Volcano. But I'm not recording because this was supposed to just be kind of a wind down stream after I played Lonely Mountains Downhill for an hour and a half. And my opinion of that game is, man, it's when, you know, when the environment gets like 45 degrees to your camera, or to you, it's really hard to be able to maneuver your guy. And like the speedrun challenges are pretty tough. Like, I didn't get a single, I couldn't complete a single one of those time challenges, and eventually you need to complete one to unlock the next trail. So I was just like, well, I guess my coverage is done here. See, like this, like, you just fly off the side of this and you'd just be fucking done. I've been flying over those little tabletop things today. Alright, so we said no to the fire node. Steep start. Sure, I still want to make this entertaining. Oh, God. Ho ho! I was able to reset myself. I did not think I'd be able to. Normally, at a certain speed threshold, you're not able to do that because obviously you're trying to cheat by not slamming into something hard enough to lose multiple lives. But I guess I was just slow enough to not trip that. Fuck, really? That crashed me? Alright, well, I guess I'm going around it. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that was actually kind of, I didn't know if I'd land that. That was a pretty hard landing. I just like doing front flip 360s since, well, I've actually learned how to pull them off. Woo! Fast! Oh my god. Flying. Steep, straight, curvy. I'm kind of evaluating these like, you know, how fun would they be, how much rep, and often what's the potential optional objective. Like, my thought was, oh no, hold on, I can pull this out. Huh, saved. Okay, it's only saved if I make it back though. You know, my thought was, like, on these tracks where there's a few points in stunts, those... Shit, hold on. This no brakes challenge is really fucking with me. Those are often the ones where the optional objective will be like, do 2 backflips or something. You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh, well. Okay, if that failed the challenge, then sure, let's just do tree-topped. That's annoying. I tried so hard to complete the challenge, and then... Normally when, like, resetting, I didn't think it failed those. Well, let's use however many breaks we need to survive. God, this would have been a really tough one without, you know, on finish without breaking. I mean, it was tough. I was doing some real jank stuff. Hopefully Bob is still here to see my great Squid Man mask. See, now it's get top speed ones where it's like, do I have to? These are the scariest ones. Because unlike like a near miss challenge where I'm just like a flat no, I kind of consider these ones like... Okay, I got it. I kind of consider them because it's like, well, the course obviously is designed in a way or with a place that allows that. But also, you know, that gets into, you know, you lose 2 health on Bale's territory. Alright, do we go straight for the boss? Or do we maybe... Yeah, I want to do some more stunts first. Whoa. I thought it was get 4 seconds of airtime. It was that, and then it changed on me. Oh. Ah, damn it. Just didn't have the air for that one. Huh. I'm getting my stoppies in, I guess. Damn it, if there was a place to get the high speed, that either that or something near the start would have been it. Whatever. We didn't gain anything, we didn't lose anything. Let's just go for the boss. 360 the boss jump. Well, we won't have a fire ring in our way, so I think this should be fairly doable. Okay, that was a little mean, but could have been a lot worse. Alright, here we go. Oh, really? Okay, normally you land those, like, fine. Alright, I guess we needed one break. One break during. And boom. Unfortunately, we've only done the boss jump of Favela once, so... we're not going to unlock the shortcut to Glacier here. I'm still going to need to go through Favela one more time. But... Yeah, that's not too bad of a thing now that I can just start here. I didn't like the amount of free space I saw after that jump. Oh crap. Ah! It really looked like it was gonna... the path was gonna continue on to the right. And it did, just after the building. Instead of before. And I think that was probably, yeah, my chance to get the speed. I never really get those top speed ones, it's kind of annoying. Oh, just a straight race. Sure. And of course, they give you like a finish without breaking one. But, you know, if it truly is straight, no curves, then you should be fine. Sliding. Wow. It might literally be just a straight line. It was. It didn't lie. It was just a straight line. Oh, steep straight. So now it'll be real steep, but still have no curves. Get 4 near misses. Well, like I said, like if you're like sliding sideways, you can sometimes get those, so this is not as hopeless as it seems. So that was pretty narrow right there. Okay, well, we're not getting... We got 2 pretty easily, but then just didn't get any more. Finish without letting go of the acceleration. Ah, great. Oh, that was a bad idea. Like, there's limits to the sliding you can do, you know? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Huh. Well, I've lost 2 lives. As I've said before, that's where I start to seriously consider if this optional objective is worth it. Considering I'm not even making it back, you know, my life back, but guess we do. Fuck. Okay. That was dumb. I need to start paying attention. I am really not paying attention. I am really not paying attention. I am losing focus. I am losing focus. That was a bad idea through and through. Okay, I have the 4 seconds of airtime. I just need to survive. I've lost too many lives to dumb bullshit on this run alone. Yeah, that jump was gonna send you straight into a building. Shit. That wasn't good, but... You know, we can always make it up with another steep straight. Only 2 near misses. If it's like what I did before, I should be able to do that. Just get one of the, just get them eventually. There we go. There's one. Oh, come on. Suddenly I couldn't get another one. There we go. I knew that one would you know, be a pretty decent optional objective. Alright, let's go for the boss track. Favela is the same like forest. When it gets into sunset, it's like, whew, you know, kind of hard to see. Like, sometimes the path changes on you, and you just can't really see where it's gone. Like that. That was a pretty harsh angle. Oh, well, I guess here we go. Thing about Favela's jump is, I don't know why, but I just cannot stay in a straight line. Like, I've even got the person to help lower the speed wobbles, and it's like, really? Fuck. I've got the person to lower the speed wobbles, but it's just, I don't know. Something about it, I just can't stay in a straight fucking line. I think this might be it. Please! How do I get the air? How much more speed can I get? Fuck, I might not get this. Let's try with that, I guess. Already be at a healthy 50 by the time we start. Alright, that feels a lot bigger. Alright. So like I said, I still need to do that boss jump again to get the shortcut. But yeah. Alright, on to Glacier. Which, you know, when we're all racing each other and, you know, all trying to do dumb shit, obviously we'll come across some really dumb shit. But, you know, overall, I guess if you're, you know, you've got your survival in mind and you don't try and do, you know, really dumb stuff like what I just did, you can make it through pretty fine. Like, yeah, we'll encounter some pretty bad geometry every so often, but you just keep one eye on the road ahead. Have you done the optional objective? Are you trying to get rep? Do you want to do the optional objective if it's something scary? I guess are the thoughts that should be going through your head. Oh, well, I guess we've only got one option. Steep, curvy. This stream's actually longer. Finish without letting go of the acceleration. Yeah, no, if it's steep, curvy, I'm not doing that. This stream's actually longer than my, Lonely Mountains one. Just because these Descenders runs do take, you know, 40 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Trying to do this without letting go of the acceleration would have just screwed me back there. Well, so I have over 50,000 rep on this run, and I'm probably not going to get, 100,000 rep to double my chances. So I've basically acquired what I wanted to. That, 50,000 rep, that 20% chance of getting basically a legendary, and now I guess I'm just riding on through to get the satisfaction of, having done a full run. Race. Let's see, what optional objective are they going to give me with a 330? Oh, what's up, BMX? Long stream, I guess? Yeah, I mean, these Descenders events go for a while. Whew, that was kind of a scary moment. But I mean, so BMX, did you check out... The first part of the stream was me checking out the game Lonely Mountains Downhill. I think that's what its name was. I know it's Lonely Mountains. I don't remember the subtitle. But that came out on Steam, like, last month. I guess have you checked that out at all? It's another downhill mountain biking game. BMX and all that. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Pre-built courses, not, procedural generation, and they definitely expect you to learn the courses and learn all of, like, the shortcuts and stuff. The time challenges, like, intend you to make your own shortcuts. But just, I don't know, the way the camera's placed, I just get some real problems with, like, depth perception. Yeah, unless this puts me in a bottomless pit, I'm just gonna do that. This one might put me in a bottomless pit. No. But man, they're not giving me enough speed to be able to do the jumps on those. See, there's another one coming up. Alright. I saw that. Well. Alright. We're at 3x, and, since it's the danger zone, we're getting double rep, so... if I feel safe in the path, I should try and get some rep. I just don't want to crash and lose 2 of my lives, but... Alright, sure. Stack another 1,000 on. Oh, jeez. This would basically be a fire node, though with only, a little less steep and a teeny bit less curvy. You want to, but you only have an Apple and a PS2. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, if that changes, I think they have it on one of the modern console downloadable markets. I mean, if that changes on, what game systems you have, kind of aspect. That was bad. I was about to crash. Dang it. Just not enough run up to get the needed air on those, unfortunately. Okay, I was gonna be like, please let that be my clean landing so I can play around a bit. Wow. Alright, that was just me going like, well, I'm flipping, I guess let's just keep going. That was pretty sick. Yo! This looks like a pretty boring course, but whatever. Kind of just... it's 10 o'clock. Let me get to the boss track and let's end this. Yeah, midnight there. Yeah. I mean, but it's also just like, you know, I don't want to play games for too long. Kind of thing, so. Oh, shit. Well, let's try and get back on the path. Alright, that's what I was trying to do, like a front flip 360, because that looks really cool. It's harder than a back flip 360. Okay, yeah, I said let's just get to the boss track, so yeah, let's go. I have my 50,000 plus rep. Like I said, I'm probably not getting to 100,000 to get to the next tier of probability, so let's just see what happens. Oh, that's an uphill. Okay. I couldn't really see what that was. Oh. Wow. Look at my bike. Okay. Finish without braking. This is going to be tough on this geometry. I guess I got it. Okay. Triple backflip Superman. That's an Aphrodite to all you SSX3 kids. Nice. Alright. I unlocked the shortcuts to jungle and favela. I just need to do the favela boss jump one more time to get unlock shortcut to the glacier, and I got a Hipwood iron bike, so cool. Let me ride to the shed and check that out. It's pretty sick. Let me find a good spot to end this on. Alright, there we go. That's your end screen. Thanks for checking out both streams if you did. Thanks for just checking out this Descenders one if that's what you did. And yeah. See y'all next time.